Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course teaching you everything you need to know about this program. If you enjoyed today's lesson, be sure to check out the link in the description for the full Masterclass course. Hey, what's going on, guys? So moving swiftly onwards, we are now going to be taking a look at how to create speed ramp transitions, which are quite self-explanatory. I would have thought so, but if not, I'll give this a play and you should understand. Yep, that right there is essentially a speed ramp transition where there is two kind of regular speed clips, but we just do a transition and a speed ramp at the end of one of them and at the beginning of the other to create the illusion that they kind of speed and fly into each other. See, the kind of science behind it is that we want to create the clips to be moving so fast at the center point that the audience doesn't register that the clip has changed, hence looking like these clips kind of fly into each other and speed into each other. Now, we are actually going to be working through this just while you guys watch me, and then we're going to be doing an exercise in the following section of this, or the following lecture right after this one, where I'm going to provide clips for you guys to download, and we're going to work through creating our very own speed ramp. But quickly, let me just go ahead and crack on with a basic demonstration of how we're actually going to be doing this speed ramp tutorial, and that is the final product right there. It flies into the next clip. So it is this original clip of a smoky room, and then it flies into this next clip right here. So how would we start this? We would actually start it the exact same way we'd be creating our speed ramp before, and that would be to go to the FX little box right here, go ahead and give it a right click, go to time remapping, and click speed. What I want to go ahead and do is go ahead and put a right click right here, or a click right there actually, and just go ahead and zoom in so I can actually drag our original dial out a little bit. And actually just go ahead and adjust these guys so we have a nice little line here, and just go ahead and drag that up. And I'm going to bring that up to about 300%. 300 is a nice increase, and that will definitely show a lot of movement. And then we could actually proceed to drag that along to connect that. Go ahead and click these little dials right here. Again, adjust that so we have a nice gradual increase, and it is looking all right on one side so far. So that right there could be our original speed ramp to actually transition in, and we could have a play on this one right here. It looks like I need to pull that out a little bit more, and actually just bring that along a little bit. And let's just go ahead and give this a play right now. Okay, so that is looking nice already. And then we would obviously click another marker right here, aka a dial. Go ahead and pull these dials out. And again, just repeat that same process we just did by adjusting the speed on the left-hand side to be that of the other clip. So for example, we would want to bring that all the way up to 300%. Just go ahead and let that rest on 300%. Drag it out so we kind of mimic the shape of this particular speed ramp right here. So we'd obviously want to adjust this dial right here to make it more of a gradual increase. Then we would want to drag these guys along a little bit and kind of let these two lines meet in the middle. You see? So it would be a nice fade between these two clips, and that right there honestly could be it. So if we give this a play right now, and we can have a look what we're dealing with. Very, very nice. Okay. So I believe that might have been a blurrier part of the clip, though. I'm not going to lie. Hold on. Let's give this a play. Very nice, except I think I've chosen the wrong part of the clip. I think it's this part of the clip that I wanted it to come in on. So actually what I could do, just go ahead and come back over here. Just go ahead and redo this, actually, because I'm pretty sure I chose the wrong part of the clip. Again, just go ahead and drag this up right here to 300%. Then let's just go ahead and drag these guys on along a bit, and just go ahead and adjust this gradual increase. Bring that along, and let's have a look what this is saying right now. If we give this a play, and there we go, right there. That was actually kind of a bit of a guess that I messed that section up, so I just switched it around pretty quick, but that still worked out. If we give this a play, and in fact, if I just go ahead and set an in point and then an out point right here, we can actually go ahead and go to sequence, render in and out, and actually have a look what this particular sequence right here, aka this speed ramp transition, is looking like. Very, very nice. As you can see, the whole science behind it, like I said in the beginning, is to create a rapid speed motion so that the viewer actually kind of can't keep track of what's going on, and it just looks like, for example, you focus on the blue light and the smoke here, and then it enters here, and there's a blue light there, and a DJ, and it just all goes so fast that it looks like these clips fly into each other and have a very nice motion about them via this speed ramp transition, which is an amazing method for creating a seamlessness and a blend between kind of clips, and not only just a blend, but also to create a much more nice transition rather than, for example, a default transition. Boom, there you have it, guys. That is another lesson done out of the Adobe Premiere Pro CC Masterclass course that is 100% free on my channel. There's a complete playlist literally working through everything from the most possible basic things available in Adobe Premiere Pro, like, creating a new project, all the way to the most advanced stuff available to you in the entire program. We're literally breaking through the entire thing. If you haven't already gone over and checked out that playlist, then by all means, if you've made it to this point in the video, I would 100% urge you to. Seriously, this is an extremely useful playlist. By all means, even if you know the very basics, you can go here and just, pick and choose which lessons to actually partake in. It's not all extreme basic stuff. It is sequential, so at the very bottom of the playlist, it is the most basic stuff, and it's essentially working its way up to the most advanced stuff available in the entire program, Adobe Premiere Pro CC, and essentially we're just consistently adding videos to this playlist, working our way up to the most advanced stuff. Obviously, I've already created the entire course. It's over 7+ hours. It is also available on Udemy. Basically, I'm just taking my time to upload this content here, keep on putting it into this playlist, and then once I've actually built up kind of like let's say 50+ videos, all basically little mini lessons breaking down this entire program, then I'm going to start pushing a lot of promotional content on my actual, YouTube channel, just kind of pushing and directing you guys to this particular playlist, and basically just trying to direct as many people as I can to this playlist, because, I originally created this project as part of some commission work for a really big Udemy instructor who was actually looking to branch off into creating content about subjects he didn't actually know about, etc. So I was hired to create this whole project. We worked on this entire thing together for him to actually sell on Udemy, but for me to actually just give away to you guys. Obviously, I could have sold this thing if I wanted to. I decided I didn't want to actually, just get like $5 a pop for it, $10 a pop for it, whatever, whatever price I set it as. Instead, I thought there was much more value just in actually giving the whole thing away, seeing as I'd already, had some sort of monetary gain from it by the fact that I was actually hired to create this kind of big, intricate project and kind of create the whole lesson plan, everything for this really big creator over on Udemy who literally has hundreds of thousands of students that he's taught various different topics to across the years. Obviously, like I said, he brought me on as I was kind of like someone who had knowledge in an area that he did not. We created the whole 7+ hour course. By all means, go to the playlist and check it out. It is the full Adobe Premiere Pro CC Masterclass course. If you guys know even loads about Adobe Premiere Pro, go click on the course. You will see a couple videos that you maybe didn't realize. I literally spent fucking hours combining all of my knowledge, into of Adobe Premiere Pro, all the tips, tricks, and hacks I've picked up throughout using this in my day-to-day profession for the past years. So there's a huge amount of knowledge that I compiled into this thing. Overall, very helpful to anybody who likes Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm now gonna leave the trailer that actually went onto Udemy, the actual trailer that you can kind of watch before buying the course over on Udemy for the big instructors page, just so you guys can get a little bit more enticed. If you're even still watching at this point, by all means, I'm sure a bunch of you are. Enjoy the trailer, but the trailer is basically going to tell you everything I just told you now. Go over, check out the playlist in the description. The complete Adobe Premiere Pro CC Masterclass course of 2018. Here we go. Really hope you guys enjoy and find it helpful. Thanks for watching. I'm Jack. Have a nice day, guys, and take it easy. Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Jack, and welcome to the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. I'm a freelance video editor slash videographer as well as YouTuber with 70,000 subscribers producing weekly content based around video production, and I'm going to be your tutor for this particular course, and we're going to be walking through everything together from the most basic to the most advanced of video editing tactics available to you within Adobe Premiere Pro. We are going to start off with the introduction section where we get all the basics out the way, and by the end of even this first section, you will have edited together your first basic sequence. And the list of things that I can guarantee you will know how to do by the end of this Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course ranges from such a huge amount of stuff, including a full understanding of all the tools and shortcuts available to you within Adobe Premiere Pro, a complete understanding of animated titles, how to create basic ones all the way to advanced ones, how to create custom transitions, where we actually have hands-on activities to do this together, creating those custom transitions as well as, of course, utilizing those basic default video and audio transitions. You will also have an understanding of the difference between color correction and color grading, and also how to utilize both of these video editing and overall color improvement tactics in Adobe Premiere Pro. You will also have complete hands-on understanding of keyframe animation, whether that be using keyframes to lower the decibels of soundtracks, all the way to using keyframes to animate clip dimensions, and of course animating text as previously mentioned. You will then have a complete understanding of exporting, whether that be general exporting for specific platforms using presets, or even exporting in the maximum possible render quality available to you within Adobe Premiere Pro. You will then have a complete and intricate understanding of video speed and the speed manipulation tactics available to you in this program, whether that be using your simple reverses, your simple speed changes, or even the super advanced speed ramps and speed ramp transitions, which I am going to extensively get into in the video speed section of this course. We are then going to, in section 9, do all the ins and outs of advanced video effects, whether that be simply the VFX section all the way to all of the most user-friendly and time-saving methods I have personally had to learn the hard way, but I've compiled all of these kind of cheat sheets into that advanced effects section to be saving you guys so much time throughout your creative process in Adobe Premiere Pro. We're then going to actually complete an outro of the course to summarize everything you have learned and you will know how to do, as well as including a master project, which is kind of going to be an unfiltered, kind of raw, hands-on experience, and overall letting you guys get an insight into what my actual real-life, live, almost unedited, raw video editing and creative process is going to look like in terms of creating a project for a client that I would actually be creating normally. Without further ado, guys, there is so much in store for this Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass. I can't wait to jump into it, and with that being said, let's do it.